Hey guys, David Burns, EAS Certified Master Beekeeper with some breaking news that is pretty alarming about beekeeping. I thought you would want to know about this. It's really tragic what happened. I just got wind of the tragedy that happened at the Atlanta airport with a whole bunch of packages. Did you hear about that? So about 300 Alaskan beekeepers were waiting for packages to come from the lower 48s up to Alaska. And it happened to turn out really bad for these packages. Look at these breaking news stories. Georgia beekeepers rescue thousands of dying bees from Atlanta airport. Look at that picture of those bees in those cargo containers. Edward Morgan took a hammer and chisel to a syrupy wooden plank with 5 packages of bees attached. Most of the bees inside were dead. Look at this, more than 600 pounds of bees were supposed to go from Sacramento to Anchorage, but due to flight cancellations, the bees ended up at the Delta Cargo Bay in Atlanta. After 4 days, the bees started to escape and the cargo containers were moved outside where the spring sun baked down on the containers, killing thousands of bees. It's devastating to see that many dead, said Julia Mayhood, a Georgia master beekeeper. Just clumps of dead bees that had no chance because they were left outside with no food and basically got lost in Delta's machinery. Just before 8 p.m. Sunday, Metro Atlanta Beekeepers Association sent out an emergency email to its nearly 500 members saying that dying bees need homes. For the next hour, a steady stream of beekeepers arrived at the airport to help triage, check to see if the queens had survived, and spray sugar water to feed whatever bees were still alive. My gosh, isn't that crazy? Look at this picture. Beekeepers checking to see if a queen in one of the packages of bees had survived. Bees rescued after unexpected layover at Atlanta's airport. Look at this. Atlanta's beekeepers came to the rescue of thousands of bees that became stuck at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport over the weekend. About 200 packages of bees were supposed to be flown directly from Sacramento to Anchorage aboard Delta flight on Wednesday. Somehow the containers ended up in an Atlanta airport warehouse. After several days, the bees started to escape, causing employees to move the packages outside. By that time, the Alaska beekeeper was trying to make sure the bees survived and contacted the association. Big shout out to Metro Atlanta Beekeepers Association board member Edward Bean Morgan Jr. for taking a call from a desperate Alaska beekeeper whose bees were stuck on the tarmac at Hartsfield-Jackson, the Metro Atlanta Beekeepers Association wrote on its Facebook page. Edward spent hours at night at the airport, worked with his folks at the cargo terminal, and fielded lots of calls from MABA members. Despite their best efforts, including spraying sugar water for the hives, members said many of the bees died in the heat. I want to say hats off to those heroes that really rallied the troops down there and went to that tarmac, went to those packages of bees, and started finding a way to make the best of it, and just started taking these bees home and hiving those packages to try to get them to survive. Too bad for the Alaskan beekeepers, though, that were waiting on these packages. I think the point of origin, the supplier of these packages, is going to try to get some more up there to them, thankfully. But isn't that just crazy what goes on with beekeeping and bees being shipped like that? It just shows how sensitive bees are. They're already facing so many challenges, so many pests and diseases bees are facing now, that we hate to see good, healthy packages, fall victim and perish when we're trying so hard to keep bees alive in their own hives in fields and apiaries all around the country. Here they are dying on tarmac. So, boy, that's just really a tragedy. And if you like this video and other videos that I make, hey, please subscribe, click on the bell so you'll be notified each time I make a new and exciting video. And you can also click on the thanks button at the bottom here below my video to show your appreciation and support for my efforts in keeping you informed on how to keep healthier bees and make fewer mistakes. It just shows, though, how sensitive bees are. I just made a new video about that, like what's happening to your bees. Do you understand what you're seeing? What kind of problems your bees may have right now in your hive, pests and diseases? That's really going to be a good video for you to watch. I want you to take a look at this video, see if your bees are sick. I'll see you in that video.